And we are back. Welcome back to another Wii Sports Resort Stamps Challenge. What will most likely be the first of another two-parter. Because today, as you can see, we are on the road because we are doing some cycling. We have got a whole bunch of races to do. Today's video is going to be the 6 one-stage races. To get all the stamps, you have to win all of the races. Pretty simply put, and then you have to do one race where you cross the line completely out of breath. You'll see it happen because I'll try and do it every race until I get it. Drop a like on this video if you do enjoy this series. Let me know in the comments what challenge you'd like me to take on next week, and let's get straight into the action. So, we are starting off with a race around the island. All you have to do is just pedal. I don't need to do the instructions. I know how to do this one. You literally just do it like you do in like the Mario Olympics. You run basically to cycle, but the interesting thing is you don't use the thumbstick to steer. You have to actually steer with your controller as if you were riding a bike. So there you go, a lap around the island is the challenge. We start off in dead last. We have to finish first for the stamp. So let's just get going. We're going to put our foot down right away and see if we can get ourselves caught up, because there is no point saving energy early on, because that's what you can do. You can draft the people in front of you to get your energy back. So let's put some real effort in at the start to try and catch some people up. Then when we get behind them like that, we can get the energy back, and from there we can start making our way through the field. If you look how quickly we get our energy back, we're going to try and open up some gaps. There's, you see someone tiring out. That's what we're going to try and do at the end of the race to try and get that stamp. Apparently there's going to be a strong headwind as we come out. Not headwind, just going to be a gust of wind as we come out of the tunnel. We did see it there. We're starting to get a little bit tired. We need to get behind some people here. Just got a little bit taken out from behind, which is a little bit frustrating, but here we go. That is cycling. People are going to get a bit aggressive. That's a little bit of a behind wind, so let's try and use that to our advantage and build up some real speed down the hill. Get some more energy back from the people in front of us. Already halfway through the pack, which is good. I don't even think we're at halfway yet, so that's pretty good going. There's an opening here on the outside. Let's try and get through a few here. Try and get some energy off of these people. And then burst through that gap. Up into 9th. There's someone really going for it. There we go. Halfway. So we're already up into 9th place. As we're halfway, someone has decided to dive down the edge of the track. I don't know if that's like a shortcut or anything like that. You can go that way, it seems. That person had some sort of lunchbox on their back, and they're up in the top half. So fair play to them for that. I feel like we're doing in some really good pace here. A little bit of an uphill section, so let's use the energy that we've saved up here. That puts us into first place. Strong side wind again out of this corner, but that's fine. We can live with that. I mean, ideally we don't want to be right at the front, because we're going to need to save ourselves for a little bit of a sprint finish, because again we want to burn ourselves out of the line, but we want to have a big enough lead coming into the end. I don't know how far from the end we actually are. Apparently these races are about 2.5 minutes each, so we're going to be pretty close. There you go, nearly there, says Vincenzo, our instructor. We want to try and keep ourselves around that 1 heart, or 2 hearts, because again, we want to burn ourselves out on that finish line. We've got some sharp corners here, and someone's going to try and get past us. We don't want that happening. So let's try and conserve our energy, try and get up to 3, and then absolutely floor it to the line. They're going for it as well, though. There is the finish line. Can we chime it? No, we've burnt ourselves out too early. We've been bumped. And we're going to finish. Oh, we tried to get the stamp. We tried to get the stamp. It didn't happen. Right, we can't afford that to happen. We can't afford that to happen. Let's just check what the actual rules are. Finish a race out of breath. This doesn't really deserve much in the way of congratulations, but oh well. So it doesn't say you have to win. So I think what we'll do is we'll try and conserve that objective for next week when we're doing the 6-stage race. And then we'll just win these races without trying to burn ourselves out. I think that sounds like a much smarter idea. That's going to take some timing, though, because I tried to do it there. I think for your guys' benefit, since you've already seen me do this race, just skip to like the last 20 seconds.
Okay, right then, I will.
Oh, I think we've actually done it. I got cocky. I thought, you know what, we can get them both here. We had a big enough lead. We finished him first. And I tell you what, it's a new personal best, apparently. Go on, give me both. It's a new high score. Breathless. Oh, I went for it. I saw a chance and we got it. And that is the first of many. Hopefully the first of several that we are going to get today. Let's change the race. Let's move on to number 2. So this apparently is a race to the beach. Oh, okay. Funky. I like it. Doesn't look as long a track, this one. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Are we starting in 30th again? We are. So we have to overtake everyone in every single race. That is kind of crazy. It's put us quite a way back. This is the problem. We have to use like 2 hearts just to get up to everyone else before we even have the chance to regain ourselves. We've got some sharp turns apparently in this one, so we're going to have to use our brakes, which is fine. I actually used my brake. I don't know if you noticed it, but on that final corner of the last race, we used our brake anyway. So I was already going at full speed. Let's try and get ourselves through this field as quickly as we can. They're burning themselves out early on, which is fine by me, because I can just use them for a little bit more energy. Do you go slower on the grass? I feel like you'd surely go faster on the track. Let's just make our way around the outside of all this lot and then skid it around the corner. Nicely done, working our way through the field. We have burnt all of our hearts, but again, I feel like this track is a lot shorter than the last one, so I don't want to risk it. This track goes around a small cliff up ahead. Don't worry, it's safe. We're going for a super jump. Oh, they're not letting me draft them. There's the jump. Whoa. Calm down, Dave. Don't get too excited. Halfway there. So it's about another minute 20 this track. We're in 12th. We're working our way through the field here. Strong tailwind. Push along. Nice to have a break. So we don't even have to pedal because the wind's actually going to carry us for this bit. Let's just build it. See, look, that guy's actually cycling and we're going at the same speed as them. What we're not doing is we're not drafting anyone, which is probably a little bit stupid. But the finishing pack is up ahead of us. So as long as we corner these last ones carefully and we can get on their tail here, I think we're in a really good spot to pick up the win. Nearly there. Okay, we do need to sort of step ourselves up a little bit. Pierre's gassed out. We need a little bit of luck here. Do with a little bit of momentum. Trying to sit in the pocket. Up to 2 hearts, up to 3 hearts. Burst through the gap. We're into first place. Someone has got the inside line on us into the final corner. There is the finish. Head down. Cycle hard. First place. Woof. This is fun. There's a little bit more competitiveness about this one. Most of the challenges have felt a little bit individual. But I'm enjoying this. This is fun. It's a new record. Obviously, we're going to get no stamps for that. Oh, I didn't want to click play again. It is time for the wobbly bridge. I thought perhaps we'd be going over the big bridge, but no, there is a little bridge there. This looks like a longer track. We could be looking at a 3-4 minute track here. Once again, of course, starting in 30th. That is fine by me. And off we go. Are we starting from where the previous one ended? Is that how it's working? Is this what like the 6-stage one is going to be? Are we just going to have to do these races again, but just as groups rather than individuals? I'd imagine that's how it works. Fine by me if that is the case. A series of small bends ahead. Steer clear. Well, that's fine. We just nip through the inside. We're a little bit more correct. We're running out of breath. Vincenzo, we're on 2 hearts, pal. We've got plenty of energy left to burn. Oi! Look at them bumping me. They can't handle the smoke. They don't want it. Yeah, man. Oi! Giovanna! Cut them off. This is Heartbreak Peak. You'll need energy. Okay. Because it's a big climb, isn't it? So we've got to use our legs. Use our power. Move out of the way. We're driving through. Look at that. Up to 9th already. Halfway there. That's a really good effort. So again, it looks like all the races are roughly around the 1:30 mark. They're trying to bump me off to that. Look, they're literally trying to push me off the cliff. There's a hairpin. Oh, don't miss the bridge. Don't miss the bridge. I missed the bridge. Failure. Right, now we've got to really work for it. It's fine, we can use these guys for drafting, but we need a space. Pierre is not giving us any room. It's a good turn, though. We're up to 5th. We've still got time on our side. We need to try and get to the final leaders, though. They are there. We're nearly there. They are pushing, though. And we can't allow them to get away. Wait for the right time for a sprint finish. We're down to 6th. We need energy, and we need it now. And we've burnt ourselves out. I think this race is done. It is. We can only manage 7th. There's no point. We might as well restart. Again, skip to the final 20 seconds of the second attempt to see us get the result.
Oh, go on then.
Okay, we didn't fall off the bridge this time. Excellent. Trying to use the little gaps that we can open up here. I think that is the lead. Getting a little bit aggressive. We know Pierre likes to get his elbows out. We're nearly there. We're in first place. We've got 3 hearts on our side. The others are catching up. Stay focused. Mate, I'm always focused. A little bit of a crosswind trying to put us in pressure, but it's not going to stop us. There we go. Comfortably navigated stage number 3 in the end. Another quick time as well. I don't know, is that a quick time? Let me know in the comments. I can't really tell. Anyway, it's time for the Icarus Bluff. Are we cycling into the sun?
Good one.
Okay, there is no way this is a 2.5 minute race, surely. Launch off Icarus Bluff, then ride through the town up and long hill. Okay? I mean, if this is a longer race, I back myself to actually finish it first, because we've been catching up to these people pretty damn quickly already. Round the corner is Icarus Bluff. Don't hesitate, ride straight off. Alright? Oh, yeet! Whee! No need to push ourselves while we're going downhill. And we're up to the pack straight away. And let's dive up the inside. Push hard. That's good racing. Now we're going up some hills, so we're going to need to use that power. We need to cycle up and close to behind the people in front of us. Then dip out outside them, then push into the gaps. Get onto the back of this lot. There we go, conserve some more energy. Round them, behind them, push round, push up. Onto the back of them. Round and outside Victor. And then strive down the hill to get onto the back of the next lot. There's Martin, we can breeze past him. Oh, hello Victor. Hello, Victor. He's pushing. He's gassed himself out, though. You saw his face go blue. He's overdone it. We drive through halfway there, so it is a little bit of a longer race, this one. Patrick is trying to get really beefy. And, oh! Huge collision there. Pushed us very, very wide. She's not letting us go either. Going to get some more energy back. I think we've still got some more hills to come. We're going to try and get through this gap here. There's Pierre again, once again trying to get his elbows out. And there he comes. Leave us alone, Pierre. With a little bit of an oil slick. And someone's gone into it. We're in 3rd. It's another big uphill section here. We've got no one really to use here. So let's try and get behind Fritz and use them as a little bit of a marker for us. That's allowed us to get onto the back of the leaders. And we are nearly there. We've only got 1 heart to play with, but we're in 2nd now. Getting ourselves up to 2 hearts. Here comes Anna from absolutely out of nowhere. Now, we know that this bridge is a slightly longer one. I don't know if we're in a bad position to be in first here or not. The finish line, I'm imagining, is right round this corner. We're going to try and conserve ourselves a little bit. First, second, first, second, first, second. There is the finish. Have we left it too late? Tomoko is going for it. We've got a little bit more left to give, I think. First place, we take it. It was another close run thing. But we do take the first place. Another hell of a race. 2:39. Excellent time, apparently. So, I must have judged that one pretty damn well. 2 races to go. The first of those is up the volcano. That can't be safe. Can you imagine if the Tour de France suddenly went through a volcano? So we're going over the big bridge, round the town, and then in and through the volcano. Okay? Fine by me. From Redgate Bridge to Mountain Caverns. See opposite aspects of the island. Watch out for the edge on the mountain. Thank you for the information. Hey, buddy, you're going to let us go? Because I'm not being funny. You've just let them go so much further ahead of me this time. That's got to be the furthest they've let them go. They're making it harder. There is the bridge. Pedal hard, you'll get up Redgate Bridge in one shot. Well, I need my 3 hearts. I've got my 3 hearts. So let's go, go, go. Drive, 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 drive. And we get there. And now we can roll down the other side at maximum speed, gaining some more momentum off of the guys in front of us. And then push ourselves through. We do not want to go over that banana because it will cause us to slide. Got to question the me community for constantly leaving all of these discarded banana peels out on the road, but who am I to judge? What a good corner there. Can we kick on here? Well, really get on the back of these two. We've got a Sami. And I tell you what, the others have stuck with us. Fair play to them for that. They don't want to let me get away. Oh, good corner there. Can't remember who that one was. There's Ashley. There's a car. We can't hop in one of them to make this even quicker. Sliding up here behind Steve. And there's a nice little opening here. Try and jump off the rock. I'll tell you what, Ashley now. Really starting to put some effort in. Halfway there. Only halfway through the field. 1.5 minutes, so it's a 3-minute track. Need to get onto the back of these guys. Here's the mountain pass. This is where we've been trying to shoot the archery arrow at the... was it the orange? I can't remember what fruit item was here. There's Ian. Someone's just gassed themselves out. It's Martin. Martin's done an absolute shocker. And we've been absolutely cut up by Julie. Not sure how I feel about that. And now Miguel has gassed out in front of us and we're not going to be able to push away. This is a massive uphill climb. We're running out of breath. Don't overdo it. But we've got to get up the hill, Vincenzo. We have got to get up the hill. And who is waiting for us? You guessed it. It's that... Oh, no, it's not Pierre. I thought it was Pierre again. It's Anna. We're nearly there. We're still climbing the mountain. The spectators are coming into view. I'd ideally like 2 hearts. We've got 2 hearts now. I don't know where the finish line is. We are still in first. We're a little bit of a tailwind. We've got a little bit of a gathering around us. It's a sharp turn. They're absolutely all over us here. Still only 1 heart left. If this is the final corner, I'd like to take it in first place. It's not, so we're going to push to this corner. There's a little bridge. It's a sharp turn. We need to have the inside line. Keep the inside line. There's the finish line. It's a little bit of a poor turn out the final corner, but we push on to the finish. And we take first place again. 1 race to go. We have conquered the first 5. Oh, it didn't tell us that was a good time. I probably didn't do that one very well. But it is a new cycling record. So 1 race to go. It is going to be the Crater Core. So I'm assuming this time we are actually cycling around the volcano. Let's see what the track is actually going to be. Yes, we are cycling around the volcano. And then back up the mountain pass again. And then finishing back in the town centre. No real clue how long this one's going to be. From the crater of Mount Tengamanga.
Who?
Tenganamanga.
Right.
All the way down to the mountain. Make sure you don't fall.
You can see things before they happen.
Well, if I do end up falling into a volcano, it has been an absolute pleasure to have you with me for this cycling challenge. There we go, much better. Look how much closer we are this time. I mean, we might not even burn out our first heart. No, we haven't. Straight onto the back of Ursula, who's then not getting out of the way when we need to charge up the mountain. Still a little way up the hill, I am aware, but we have got someone like David who's going to help us out. And we slide onto the back of this one. Thank you, Hiromi. Just need to do you all one by one here. Thank you, Jesse. That's a sharp corner into the volcano. And they are already leaving the volcano on the other side. Wow. Okay. Got our work cut out for us here. Around Gabrielle. They're also a little bit more staggered in this race. We've not got many people to latch onto. I was hoping we could get 2 hearts off Shouter, but we weren't able to. That's a good turn, though. Shouter's not giving this one up. Here comes the downhill. Use your brakes to regulate speed. What do you mean regulate speed? Want as much speed as possible. Right, this is where we need to really use our overtakes well. Down the outside. We can make that gap. We can make that gap. Oh, yes. Sublime driving up to Sakura. Gets blocked off. Gets blocked off again. Whoa, they tried to pincer me. It's outrageous. Trying to get through the inside of Reina. Darting around the outside and the inside. I don't even know where I'm going. How does the game know where I'm going? Gonna have to jump the rock here. Halfway, we're only 15th. Giovanna is trying to push us off the edge of the mountain. Oh, carefully done. Another hop, but that's going to slow us down big time. Still only in 15th. No sign of the leading pack. We've really got to push on here. Running out of breath. There's going to be another rock. We've hit that as well. I'm assuming that's going to be bad for us. Again, trying to get pushed off. So we're heading back into the second part of the volcano. Are all of those rock hits going to cost us? Up to Mia. Can we get the third heart? We can. Push. Kick down the hill. Really push down the hill. It's a really small bridge. Turn right. Can we judge it? They didn't. We did. Up to 9th. Getting pushed. Where are the leaders? Got our second heart. There is the leading pack, but we're nearly there. And we've still got a lot to do. Wait for the right time for a sprint finish. Mate, I need hearts for a sprint finish. Can I get onto the back of them? Can I get onto the back of them? Miguel's trying to cut us off. We've only got 2 hearts. We're going to have to kick now. Because we need something for this final push. Can we get behind the leaders? Can we get a little bit of extra energy? Ian's there. We get a heart. Final corner, I believe. It's a banana peel. It's going to kill us, is it? We've been tripped. The finish line. We've gassed ourselves out. It's all gone wrong. And it's going to be a 15th place finish. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Drama. Nice. Drama from start to finish. We're going to have to go again. We're going to have to go again. I'm going to play this one all the way out. I feel like this is a slightly harder one. So I'm not as confident we'll get this on the second attempt. So we'll play the full one out. But that was good. I'm enjoying this. What I will say, though, is this is definitely now going to be a three-part video. This is going to be part 1. Next week we'll do the 3 stages. And then we'll wrap it up in 2 weeks' time with the actual full 6-stage challenge. I'm not being funny. This is what I mean. We're going to have to use all of our hearts here just to get up the hill. And there is no one. That's our nearest person. Jake manages to give us 1 heart. Coming up to the volcano already in 28th. A long, long way to go, but at least they're a little bit more bunched up. I feel like it's better for us when the pack is bunched up. We can sort of like spam hearts a little bit quicker. We can just use each of the people in there. Look how quickly we've then got up to 2 there, because we could use different people. Let's try and get around the outside of Shinta before the mountain pass. That's good, because now we can kick downhill. Use the slope to gain our hearts back. Literally no need to cycle right now. There we go, back to 3 hearts. A little bit of a push. I feel like if you've got 3, you might as well just give it a little bit, especially when there's people in front of you. We've fallen off.
Not again.
But I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be that costly. It could be. That could literally be it right there. But we've got 3 hearts in the bank right now. We've got the inside line into this one. We're going to try and avoid the rocks, because I think that's what cost us last time. Halfway, although this time we're actually worse off than we were on the previous attempt. We've avoided that rock as well, but now we've got no one in front of us. We need that second heart, ideally. Into a downslope. To avoid that rock. We've done that. Need to avoid this rock as well. We've done that. Right, now we kick. Need to get onto the back of this little group. Hiroshi, I need some power from you. There we go, up to 3 hearts. That should be enough to get us from this pack onto the next pack. Especially with the downhill as well. Really use our speed here. Into the corner. Slam the brakes on. Really nice. I'm not trying to overdo it. I'm just trying to get onto this little group here. Nearly there. I think that is the leaders. We've got more hearts in hand, but we're getting blocked off again. This is going to be an interesting finish once more. We are literally getting hammered away. Everyone's knocking us about. That is the front 4. We've got a little bit more in us this time. Can we latch on? Still trying to cut us up. There we go. There's the tailwind. 2 hearts. 2 corners to go. Into 3rd. They're really pushing. Final corner. There's that banana skin that cost us before. We're getting pushed out wide. There's the finish. Have we timed it? Can we push? 1 more heart in hand, and we didn't need it. First place in all 6 one-stage races. What was the time? 3:10. Much, much quicker than last time, and we fell off as well. That should hopefully now be the stamp. Look at that, 5 seconds quicker than the previous run through. Another 50 points. New high score, and the stamp for all of the one-stage races completed. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Next week, we do the 2 3-stage challenges. Thank you very much once again. I'll see you next week.